Alright, first episode. Hey guys, this is Dexter Goremaster here, and today this is the first episode of Goremaster Talks. So, the first movie we'll be reviewing is Fetus, Munchers, Volume 1. Now, this mixtape has a special place in me, because back in 2023, when I was just hopping into the scene, I made that shitty item picked mixtape. Yeah, it was absolute dog shit. It's on YouTube if you want to watch it. It's just 5 minutes of it's mostly censored for YouTube guidelines. Bullshit. And 2 years, I just had other things to do. And then I hopped back into the scene. And then I made Petrify 1 and 2 with a great mixtapes. Highly recommend you watch them. Just DM me on my friend Disease World if you want them. Shout out to him. Isaac Healy, you're a goat. And I am just saying, Fetus Munchers was a great film because it's one of the first tapes I have had in my collection, and it was just like a great pinnacle of shock cinema to be, and it inspired me to make Petrify 1, 2 and 3 and 4 which is coming out soon. I'm a stutter, so I'm an autistic idiot, so right, we're going to give you some details in this. It released in 2016. It's on effed up movies if you want it, but I'm just going to leave you to your own devices because it's a very, very brutal film. And the first one is an hour and 26 minutes long. The runtime is not the runtime, sorry. It's the director is John Guro, and that guy is a legend. He inspired me to make films. Alright, so anyway, let's jump in. The first few scenes are like weird lesbian shit and stuff, and then it just cuts to I'm pretty sure it's Monty Python or something. Monty Python, and it's so this weird long-armed man in a mansion, and it gave me a bit of a weird vibe. And then I'm pretty sure it said just getting started, stuff like that. I think it said after that clip. In the clip you see a man saying fish in a high-pitched voice, obviously. So then after that it cuts to just gross stuff. It plays what's it called? They're a great band. I remember the Bloodhound Gang. That's it, the Bloodhound Gang. And while that's playing, the song it's playing is Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo, which is it's an alright song, but the video put me off. Then after that, Lee Show has the fish shopping dance, which is a dance where a man keeps running up backwards and forwards to a guy and then slapping another fish every time he goes forwards. So yeah, pretty strange. And then it goes to Nazi fish zombies who were under the sea and infecting other fish and stuff. It's infecting the coral, and it's very, very let's just say weird. And obviously it's funny. It was funny. It's hilarious, in fact. If I can remember correctly, next one it plays £1 fish that come on. My Indian present is absolutely shit. So then it plays £1 fish, and he just plays Genki Genki, which is bleh. Don't even remind me of that shit. So the next one, it was next one was, what is that? It played the pastor. So there's this pastor called Pastor Manning, and he gives a somewhat important speech about Barack Obama being white trash. This goes on for 15 minutes, and he just says Barack Obama's white trash. His dad was from Kenya, and he's ranting about Barack Obama. He reminded me a lot of Alex Jones, who appears in Petrify 3 and 4 with the classic indie folk song. I love that song. And what was it called? It was basically this went on 15 minutes, and it was a tropic song in the background. If you were around in 2016, the meme culture, then you will probably know what it is. And the next one is the first goal clip comes 28 minutes into the film. 28 minutes into a film that is meant to be at the bottom barrel of the iceberg. It's the goriest of the goriest. Sorry. And he comes in 28 minutes after. Oh, I can't say anything because, oh wait, no spoilers. I'm going to spoil anything about Petrified 4 to any of my fans. So, it plays like, it was like Afghanistan clips, basic stuff. Then, it plays Diamond Motherfucker Die by Dope, which is a great band, an absolutely phenomenal band. So then, after that, it plays, what it called? I'm pretty sure it was like Hobo with Shotgun. Yeah, I think absolutely great film. I used to love that film as a kid. It was an absolutely iconic perfection of a film. And the thing I loved about it the most was the humour as well. The humour was absolutely immaculate. Roger Howard was in it as well. I'm pretty sure it's like a Canadian film as well. I have it, and it's a absolute phenomenon of shock cinema. And if you're a pussy and you can't wait to watch anything gore or too gory or real, just watch that. It's great. Or I'd recommend Mike One, like Thanksgiving or The Human Centipede on Sadness. Absolutely great film. So from anything like indie pop to now, obviously, because it's on another level, and that's saying something that I've been seeing for 3 years now, because 2023. Then the next clip is, I'm pretty sure it's a woman. I'm pretty sure this is from One Sauce and Red Goats or number one. But it looks too high quality to be that, because I remember was it the same guy directed in Tumbling Down Flesh? Yeah, his shows are always like low quality and grainy. So I don't think it's associated with that, but she just like pulls her eye out and sits standing there, it's just sat, and then just like keeps like bloodying up herself up with a glass, and then they end up dying. And it looks like a badly acted Japanese TV wannabe spoof off gory thing type thing, if you know what I mean. It reminded me a lot of Tokyo Ghoul Police. I also love that film. It was a great phenomenon in Japanese shock cinema, and we all know Japan is an absolute banger for shock stuff and stuff. So yeah. Also, I've got some of the highest essay rates, so that's not really a good side to Japan, is it? Next clip we got, I'm pretty sure it's Noel Fielding. He's a famous actor where I live in the UK, so yeah. So then Noel Fielding plays it. It's a Mighty Boosh, I think it's called. It's a 3-season TV show from the United Kingdom where I live, and it was aired on BBC One in the 2000s, I think, and I'm pretty sure there's this Fox guy who's like, yeah, it's a guy who's doing like a high pitched impression of Fox, and it's like saying like, oh yeah, it's being a dickhead, like it's just rubbish. So then it plays what's it called? I don't see this tape in like nearly a year, so judge me. What was it called? Plays. After that, which I think, then after that, it plays just some Munchers gross stuff. It plays Cherry Chocolate Brain, which is old YouTube classic songs, you know what I mean? Then it plays a bunch of weird movie clips, like from like kids' movies mainly. It plays the Dragon from Neverending Story. Absolutely wild scene. It's funny though. It's not wild, obviously it's a PG film. But then after that it plays, I'm pretty sure it's Frozen as well. Frozen thrown in there. Where's the scene where Elsa's like dragging her gay arsehole who's at the snow or something. And the scene after that is Voldemort. It just shows Voldemort gathering the crowd. It all goes on for about 5 seconds and then just cuts off. Then it plays the zombie scene from Rained Up a Bit Unknown Gold Grind song that I couldn't find the name of. And it's an absolutely badass scene. I've used it in... Oh wait, I'm not using it, actually. I need to use it and see that's a good idea. So, it was used. Behind that, then we had another clip, which was a clip after that. it was then it plays the I think it's the Albert Fish. Albert Fish writing a letter to one of his victims' parents, and Albert Fish was an atrocious serial killer. He used to literally eat kids and then send letters to the parents describing them what they tasted like. Bloody hell, bro. That is absolute. That's another form of evil. I thought Brian Moser was evil the first time I saw Dexter, but oof. Then it plays a famous British politician. It's a remix of a famous British politician named Nick Clegg. He was a Liberal Democrat leader, I think, like 10 years ago. Failed politician, and I'm pretty sure no one trusts him in my country anymore. He makes an apology song, and then it's just remixed, and they just take the piss out of him. And it just plays out Fetus, Munchers done with the end, and then plays the credits. What do I think on this film? It's an interesting one. It's absolutely interesting, and I'd highly recommend it to you. Because of the amount of gore and goodness and grossness in this film, and it's absolutely a pinnacle because it inspired me to make my famous film, Petrify 1, 2, 3, and soon to do 4. So the Petrify quadrilogy we call it. And yep, that's the end, guys. So go over.